Welcome to Beyond the Surface, the podcast that uncovers the hidden toxins in your body, mind, and environment so you can detox, heal, and thrive. I'm Shelby Frederick, also known as Lady Jules, and I will be your guide on this journey to a cleaner, healthier life. Every week, we dive deep into holistic wellness, exploring practical ways to remove toxins, reset your health, and reclaim your vitality. From everyday detox tips to deep dives into nutrition, emotional well being, and cutting edge health practices, this is your space to learn, grow, and transform. Are you ready to go beyond the surface? Let's get started. Well, good day, good day, good day, good day. I am delighted and excited to be back with you for this podcast series, Beyond the Surface. I am always looking to push the envelope and go to the next level when it comes to understanding how we ought to take care of our health. And this is something that has been deeply in my spirit as I have been spending time in prayer, as I have been making my own personal shifts, running a group now, 56 Day Sugar Reset, which has been phenomenal. And I said, well, what is next? What do we need in order to continue to support our health and our wellness? And one of the things that I began to understand is so very important is the ability for our body to detox, how it works hand in hand with our immunity. And so I am excited to kick off this podcast series journey with you. This show is all about going deeper beyond the surface of health, wellness, and detoxing. Many of us live our lives where we are fatigued, we are foggy, we're just off without realizing that it's really our bodies carrying a heavy toxic burden. And so we're going to talk about it. We're going to go beyond just the surface of probably anything that I've ever really talked about here on the Holistic Life podcast. Now, toxins are everywhere. And I just want to say this as well, is that if you are tuning in and you are listening to this, please share this podcast. Please share this video. Share it with your family, share it with your friends, share it in your groups, because I will be talking more about, even on a spiritual level, the importance of us detoxing and understanding about toxins and why we are going beyond the surface. And so toxins are everywhere. They are everywhere. They're in the air that we breathe, the food that we eat, and even in the thoughts that we think. But the good news is that our body was designed to detox. Our body was designed or is designed to detox. And so in today's episode, we're going to uncover what's beneath the surface when it comes to detoxing and why it's more important than ever in today's world. And so I want to first start off talking about why detox. Why do we detox? I want to look at the myth versus the reality, because oftentimes when people hear the word detox, they often think of extreme juice cleanses, which are good. They think of fasting, which is good. They're both needful and necessary. But detoxing is actually something your body does every single day. Our bodies detox every single day, but it just needs the right support. It needs the right support. When we talk about the hidden toxins that are in everyday life, toxins come from more than just pollution or processed foods. Did you know that even your personal care products, cleaning supplies, even receipts contain chemicals that disrupt our hormones? And if you have followed along with me for any segment of time, you know that I've always heavily talked about the benefits of using essential oils. I've done classes on, how to switch out your home to use products that are natural, that don't have all of the toxins in them. And so these things, whether we understand it or not, they disrupt our hormones. And we are exposed to hundreds of chemicals every single day, many of which have long term effects on our health. And so sometimes we think that we're just having an off day, or or we're just not feeling we're not feeling well, or we try to pinpoint it to one thing, but we can't pinpoint it to one thing without looking at all of the things. And so we're going to talk about the key sources of toxins, which are air pollutions, heavy metals, and heavy metals that are in our water, pesticides that are in our foods. We are talking about our toxic emotions. What do our emotions do to our physical body? What is it when even from things like digital overload? This all becomes a significant part of us understanding that, again, it's more than just air pollution. It's more than just in our foods, but even digital overload, we need to detox from. Now, how do toxins impact our health? If you have ever struggled with unexplained fatigue, skin issues, brain fog, these are all signs that your body is overwhelmed with toxins. Your body is overwhelmed with toxins. And I do want to make sure, and normally I have this listed up here, my disclaimer, and so I will be sure to put it back in when I edit this video. But I want to always say that the statements that I'm talking about, the products that I talk about, they have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. It is not intended to diagnose, to treat, to cure, or to prevent any disease. So take the information that you are learning, consult a healthcare professional before making any major change, especially if you are pregnant, nursing, or taking medication. Okay, so now that I've gotten that out the way, I can continue on with our discussion on today. So again, if you've ever struggled with the unexplained fatigue, skin issues, brain fog, and especially for those of us that are in the perimenopause phase, these are also signs that our body is overwhelmed with toxins. Your immune system, digestive system, and even mental health are all affected by toxic buildup. And so I'm going to just share my own personal story. And we'll be doing some case studies as I, get permission from different clients that I have worked with over the years. But for me, personally, 54 years old, I'll be 55 in September. And in this whole perimenopause and trying to understand what's going on with my physical body, with the brain fog, the fatigue. Sometimes it is really oppressed. It can be really oppressed. And it's not that I don't work out. It's not that I don't take my supplements. It's not that I don't eat the best that I can. But sometimes we have to understand that there is still something else that is there. So when you are doing all of the things that you know to do to support your physical health, but you're still feeling sluggish. You're still having the skin issues. You're still having the fatigue. Then at some point, we have to begin to say, wow, could this possibly be a toxic buildup that is in my body? What are some other things that I need to do? What are some other strategies that I now need to implement to make sure? And this is one of the things that fell so strongly in my spirit to do. And I said, I've got to talk about this. I've got to talk about this. Doing a simple detox. So for the 56-day sugar reset, we started, I believe it was on January the 6th. And at most times, I don't really eat a whole lot. But what I have found that works for me is actually intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting was a game changer for me several years ago. It helped me to really curb the sugar cravings that I was having. And even now, like, even though you may see me, I may bake a pound cake, or 7-Up cake. I may eat something that is sweet. I can't eat it in the quantities at all like what I used to. Like, I can drink something that may be sweet or whatever, and it will literally take me days to either finish eating or to drink that thing, because my body has just come to the place where it does not like all of that sugar. It doesn't like it. And so what I did was I intentionally went back to intermittent fasting since January the 6th. And I can tell the difference. I can tell that I'm not as fatigued as what I used to be. I can tell that I don't have as much as the brain fog as what I used to be. And so in coupling that and understanding what's going to work for me, and doing some of the detoxing, using the intermittent fasting to help me to detox, I can tell the power of it. I can tell the benefits of it. And I'm even hoping to maybe even do a live with some of those that have been in the 56-day sugar reset, to come and to share their personal testimonies of what it has done for them and how they have begun to notice the changes in their own physical bodies, Now, how does your body naturally detoxify? Well, you first have to understand that we have organs, because remember, I told you that our bodies have the ability to detox daily, not just one time. When we go on a 7-day cleanse or whatever, we have organs of detoxification. We have organs of detoxification. Your body is brilliantly designed with detox pathways if you support them. And I'm not going to go into a very deep dive on today. I'm giving us a very high overview as one who has taught on the college level anatomy and physiology. And being a licensed massage therapist, we know everything that there is to know about the body. Well, we've had to learn those things over the years. And this has been, I think, I don't know, maybe 18 years for me. But listen, your body is brilliantly designed with detox pathways. So the liver, your liver is your body's main detoxifier, and it breaks down harmful substances. The second organ detoxifier are your kidneys. Your kidneys filter out toxins through urine. This is why it's important for us to drink water, because water assists the kidneys in flushing out the toxins through our urine. The third system is your digestive system, or your gut. Your gut eliminates waste and bad bacteria. The next system would be the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system moves toxins out of your tissues. This is why massage, shameless plug, this is why massage is so very important, because as we are massaging the skin, and the muscles and the tissues and the organs. It is releasing the toxins out of your tissues. And then lastly, the biggest detoxifier and the biggest organ, the largest organ of our physical body is your skin. So your skin plays a role through sweating, So again, this is just very, very high level, want to keep it on a level that we can all understand, but we'll be coming back and we'll be talking in deeper detail about some of our body's natural detoxifiers. Now, why is detox support necessary? Detox support is necessary because in this world, the world that we live in, we are bombarded with toxins that even our ancestors face. So our detox organs are overloaded. Remember, our liver, our kidneys, our gut, our lymphatic system, and our skin. It's overloaded, and we have to give them extra support. So what are some signs that your detox system is struggling? Some of the signs would be brain fog, constant fatigue, digestive issues such as bloating or constipation, breakouts in skin conditions, stubborn weight gain, especially in that belly area. These are signs that your detox system is struggling. Now, I want to go into some simple steps that you can do to start detoxing today. And then we're going to talk about what we have for you on today. So step number one is to reduce the incoming toxins. Start with what you can control. You can't control the pollution that is in the air, but the things that you can control. So switch to filtered water. You can switch to organic produce or even growing your own produce. And I can't wait until the springtime, and in a couple of weeks, prayerfully we'll be able to start we're going to start in doing some container gardening, and also doing an actual garden outside in our backyard. But organic produce or growing your own produce. The other one would be natural personal care products. A lot of the products that I have created over the years were for this very reason. I've gone through seasons where I've made my own laundry detergent, especially before I had linen service. I would make my own shampoos. I would make my own body butters, and still do. My own lotions, my own body oils. And so there are natural personal care products that you can make right in the comfort of your own home. And if you follow along with us, there's going to be an opportunity where I will be sharing just some recipes and things that you will be able to do on your own. The second step, two, would be to support your body's natural detox pathways. How do you support it? By hydration, water. I know I used to not drink water because I didn't like having to use the bathroom every 5 minutes. But there are things that you can do. You can do water. You can infuse your water. You can infuse it with essential oils. You can infuse it with fruit. You can infuse it with mint, different leaves and herbs. But hydration, hydrate. Another way that you can support your body's natural detox pathways are eating fiber-rich foods. Move daily. Even if you can't, go outside, there are YouTube videos. I did that during the pandemic. I would find I was a part of a, what do you call it? A Zumba. Online Zumba class. I did that. And then I found walking videos where I would walk inside. There's so many things that you can do now that actually don't cost any money. You don't have to spend any money. Now, I do have my favorite toy, is I have a vibration plate. I'm still going to get my walking pad. But listen, there are things that you can do without spending any money that you can get your daily movements in. And then you want to sweat it out in a sauna or get a good workout in. You want your body to begin to sweat, because this is going to support your body's natural detox pathways. Now, step 3 is emotional and mental detox. Toxic thoughts can be just as harmful as toxic food. So we're talking about stress relief. We're talking about doing the deep breathing. I have some of those saved that's on the YouTube or on the IG, where you can just take a moment and do some deep breathing, meditation, prayer, setting boundaries. These are the ways that you can do an emotional and a mental detox. Again, these are some of the things that we are going to be rolling out as we are talking about in Beyond the Surface, Beyond the Surface. And so on today, I really wanted to give us a high level, overview of what this podcast series is talking about, and not only what the podcast series is talking about, but the direction that you're going to hear me start talking about over the next couple of months, and really until this becomes a lifestyle. We're not talking about doing something that is just for a season. We are talking about disrupting our thought patterns in how we think about our health, how we take care of the bodies that we have been given. And so again, on today, we talked about the ways that we can detox. We talked about the importance of detox, the myth versus the realities. We talked about the hidden toxins that are in our everyday life and how they impact our health. We talked about how our body naturally detoxifies and the organs of detoxification, why detox is necessary, why your system may be struggling. And then I have given you some very simple steps to begin to start detoxing today. Detoxing today. Now, I want to, and let me see, I don't think that I got this pulled up, but let me see if I can pull up this freebie that I have for each of you on today, because I think that I forgot to populate the file for here for StreamYard. But let me see if I can get it uploaded very quickly, or if I can just share my screen. That probably would be the easiest thing for me to do, is to share my screen where you can get the free download for today. Let me see here. I go over here to present and to share my screen. I think that this is going to do it here. And so hopefully you are able to see this particular screen here. And it should take you to the Beyond the Surface 7-Day Detox Guide. So hopefully you all can see this. I think that I know that there's a little lag time on the Facebook. Okay, there we go. So it's going to be coming up here. But what I have created for the Beyond the Surface podcast series, this is a 7-day detox guide. It is a free download that is available at my website, www.holisticlifepodcast.com. And I will make sure to pop that link there in the comments there for you to be able to grab that download. But this is a 7-day detox guide for you to clean, reset, and thrive. This is a very gentle yet effective way to cleanse your body and to refresh your mind. It is designed to help you to eliminate toxins, to restore balance, and to boost your energy levels without extreme fasting or deprivation. Without extreme fasting or deprivation. So again, you can get that at www.holisticlifepodcast.com. If you click on the shop or on the live podcast streaming page, you will see the link there that will take you to the download where you can get that. Thank you to those of you that are on the newsletter. If you have not signed up for my newsletter, please make sure that you do subscribe because I am pushing out a newsletter every week that's giving you different tips, different things that we have coming up as far as our classes, what we have going on in our podcast series and our guests that are coming on. So again, make sure that you subscribe at shelbyfrederick.com. Hit that subscription button. That will get you over onto our subscriber list to make sure that you stay updated to what we are talking about and what we are sharing. You do not want to miss it. Again, I'm going to go over to one of the other tabs here because we are super excited to be launching our Wellness Garden Apothecary. This has been a long time in the making, but it is, we are here and we're super excited. Again, most of you, if you follow along with me, you know, I've always talked about the essential oils, but he has led me to go ahead and to get the apothecary started. Botanical Wellness Elevated. Botanical Wellness Elevated. If you go to shelbyfrederick.com, that is going to give you the link there where you can sign up for the wait list. I am determined to get us to the place where we are breaking barriers to our wellness by continuing to offer the natural remedies that support our mental, our emotional, our spiritual, and our physical healing. And so there's a video that is there on the page that you will be able to just hit it. It's about 2 minutes long, but you want to go ahead and you want to get on the wait list. You want to join the wait list because I believe the launch date is March 10th. March 10th. If you're on the wait list, then you will be getting this information before it actually comes out to the public. Again, all I need is your name and your email address. Get on the wait list if you want to know more and learn more about what we are talking about concerning holistic wellness and just continuing to provide the resources that we have always provided down through the years. Making sure that we are taking care of our health and that we are being well, and not only just well, but we are living in the place of wholeness, because that is the desire that God has for us, and that is for us to be whole, spirit, soul, body, and mind. So I pray that this has been a blessing to you. Continue to follow us on our social media. Join the conversation that we are talking about. And I look forward to being back with you on next Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I pray that you have a blessed rest of your week. We shall catch you on the airways. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
That's it for today's episode of Beyond the Surface. I hope this conversation has inspired you to take the next step in your wellness journey. If you found this episode helpful, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Want to take your detox deeper? Download our free 7-day detox guide at www.holisticlifepodcast.com and join our community of wellness seekers. Connect with me on the social media outlets listed below and share your biggest takeaway with today's episode. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, stay mindful, stay healthy, and always go beyond the surface.